like the nair out of shield, the nair in the middle of just like if a Yoshi's just nairing at you, you're probably gonna lose. That move is crazy. And on top of that, because Inkling fishes for grabs a lot and Yoshi doesn't shield that much, he's kind of just stuck in the air with a bunch of aerials because his aerials are broken. I feel like you just kind of out aerial Inkling.
Oh, for sure. And they were like I was saying, they were
and
like,
how do you kill Yoshi?
150 after you bury them.
After you hopefully get a side B on a character that doesn't get on the ground. You're like you're basically playing like with no killing aerials unless you're off stage. You're not edge guarding Yoshi as Inkling. Less trapping is hard because he can just jump above you. You're not up airing his double jump armor, so you need roller. But how do you roller a character that's never on the ground?
Yeah, he was either kill him at 100 with roller or kill him at like 150 with an edge guard.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
Oh, is that an S? No.
I don't know what Tenni was thinking.
So Deltabolt, I talked to him earlier. He said he's relatively confident.
Yeah.
He said not like super confident. I was just like, do you think you can beat Tenni? He's like, yeah, I definitely can. It just comes down to is he gonna play as well as he can? Because Deltabolt a lot of the time is one of the biggest players for, like playing below his skill level. Because whether it's anxiety or just like not ready for bracket or whatever the reason is, a lot of the times he plays a lot worse than he can play.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like. Which is not not an insult to him. It just means he has a lot of potential, and like if he plays well, he can like
play
beat,
really
I think
well.
anybody.
Yeah,
right?
he does. He definitely has. A lot of players have like high. They have high highs, or like maybe they have average well. But he definitely like someone that I can think of to have like higher like average / higher highs. But then he also has those big dips.
He will some weeks just go like 1-2, and you're like, how is a player that like knows
so much
that understands the game
Yeah.
this well and plays and not even just understands, like he's not like a funnies. He also has like the cheese. Bro knows how to hit the Wolf cheese. How is he not winning a lot? And I think a lot of the times just comes down to like Wolf's character that you have to play so consistently with. And unless you're at like a top level, playing that consistently is really hard, right? You're running into one match where you fight a Kazuya. I mean that match was fine for Wolf, but like let's say you run into like some weird matchup that's bad for you, like Jesus, Wolf is so good. I can't think
Like
of
Yoshi.
any.
Yoshi's
good for like Roy,
Roy's bad for. I mean, I guess
It's considered one of his worst because he barely loses any matchups. I don't know what Wolf loses to like what Pokemon.
Pikachu.
Pikachu. I was gonna say Pikachu.
And Pokemon Trainer.
No,
I'm
it's
just
even.
kidding.
Like, he loses like Pikachu, Roy, and like I don't know, dude. Who's
And,
Steve? Maybe?
losing is a big. It's like kind of hard,
yeah,
right?
losing it's like you have to. No, if it was Sweet Spot, that killed it on the plot.
Yeah, I mean, you can technically tech it, but
no one's checking that. And a lot of times it is untechable at higher percents. But yeah, I mean, he's playing very solidly here, and I feel like just from like what I know about these two characters, I'm assuming that Wolf obliterates Ivysaur. Like it's like nearly unplayable. Like you're fighting a character as Ivysaur that like, hey, you're trying to zone people out with like your side Bs and your projectiles. Wolf is just better at that than you, and then you try to go in close. Wolf is faster than you.
Yep.
He does more damage on hit than you. It's just like, yeah, Wolf be doing damage.
Ivy's damage output's a little stupid.
Ivy is a little stupid, but at the same time, I'm never gonna get over the fact that if I get forwarded by Wolf as like Ryu, I guarantee take 60 or 50. I get like forward air, nair, or forward air, grab, down throw, dash attack, and then whatever the follow up is. It's really obnoxious. Check that.
I feel like they should. Doing a rising forward air into a grab is so weird to me.
It shouldn't be a thing. And especially the fact you can do rising into a grab, and you can do a falling forward air into a rising forward air into a grab. It's like, it's unbelievable. But I mean, Joaquin's ledge trapping, or Joaquin is Deltabolt. Deltabolt's ledge trapping is so good because he's just, oh, no, I saw that wasn't, I knew that wasn't going to work.
He went
no,
for it.
I knew that wasn't going to work. He was too high up when he landed the forward air. But his ledge trapping is so good because he's so good at reacting to those forward tilts on those neutral get-ups, which is what you need to do as Wolf. But the problem is...
So one thing, though, if he loses this after that, I think he's going to be a little... Yeah.
You just signed me there, right? I mean,
Yeah. No, it's pretty screwed. Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
I guess the answer is just don't waste your jump then. You can't be...
Dang. I mean,
Tenni should have lost the game. Like, that was 100% just Deltabolt needs to...
I get wanting to go for the fair flash, but, like, you're playing so well, just, like, ride it out. This isn't like I'm at 180 on my last stock. He's at, like, 30.
With that being said, the good thing about fair flash is, like, it's a confirm that you know it's going to hit based on how you see it. And, like, a lot of the times, Joaquin knows it's not going to hit. And I'll be like, why'd you do it? He goes, I knew it wasn't going to hit. And I'm like, why'd you do it? It's just like an impulse thing. You're like, hey, I can get it right.
He's like, what if though?
It's like when I go for like the fully charged focuses in neutral, and you're like, why did you do that? And I'm like, but it could if it hits.
If it hits.
He's at 50, but it's like.
I know he's at the other side of the stage, but if it hit though.
But honestly, like right there, like he. But right there though, like we both saw that forward air wasn't connecting.
No.
I knew it just, and I didn't play Wolf that much, right? Like you can tell, especially if you're an experienced Wolf player. I think it just, once again probably comes down to like nerves or like some sort of out of the game thing. But he's shown that he can win these games, and he should have won that game. He was playing super solid the entire time. Tenni, of course, is still a great player, and he's doing Tenni stuff. But Joaquin was just outplaying him.
No, Tenni took that stock at basically 0.
No, he got down throw what, like upper forward air and then like water gun.
He said give me that. That's the same way I like to think of the game. If I'm ever losing at somebody, and I manage to get that stock, I'm like, you know what? Let's just end it. It's all right. You had a lead, you don't anymore.
I love when my point gets proven true. Should have side beat. Anyways,
let's see here.
This scenario is super scary because Wolf backer on Leggy as a character that's not super mobile is like, that backer's gone. You're done. You're gone, bro.
Yeah, he's playing some good defense here.
I will say I like that Joaquin is being a little bit more patient than he was last game. He's clearly just kind of chilling out, saying, "Hey, against Ivysaur, I'm winning neutral for free." I mean, he should be probably reflecting these lasers. Like that should be a reflector. Maybe not. Maybe he should just be lasering himself.
It's a little awkward because the different razor leaf angles.
And
if it's like the straighter one, maybe it'll work out. But
it's the above one. It might go like above you, something like that. Oh, that shouldn't have been back.
What a silly angle. Oh.
I like that shield. That was smart.
Classic Tenni. Did he
the
wolf flash to get there?
Is that optional? I don't know if that's...
I don't think so, bro. So I think Wolf...
Low-key, I do that as Palu teleport, and I do that with like... I also low-key do it with Ryu sometimes. I just be side-being towards them, bro. Across this... No, but I mean, this is... Oh, no. This one seems like this game can get out of control fast.
Yeah.
Like, the stock can be gone here. This is one read away.
See, Tenni, he just doesn't... Low percent is the scariest time, right? Because he just like,
I don't know about this switch, because now you're dying to a grab from anywhere.
Because like, if I'm at high percent, I already got value out of my stock.
Nice.
And like, you got upbeat by Charizard? Okay. Well.
Especially because Tenni's a player who will go for what you don't think he's going to go for every time. You're like, oh, I can't wait for him to not jump off here and suicide edge guard me. Oh, never mind, he's here. Like, he does that constantly. And when he's at like 180, he can afford to do those. So all of a sudden, his risk rewards that are usually kind of sussy now become really good for him because, hey, he might kill you at like 50.
Tenni, I've seen, and it's been like live, it's been streamed and recorded. He goes for that every percent.
That he doesn't need to, but he will.
He'll just go for it at like 18 or like 60 and like... And then it'll whiff, and you're like,
oh,
damn.
no, he hit the broken. No, he almost did. I got clipped last week by that badly. I kind of got sauced. Oh,
he was going kind of crazy.
Yeah. You kind of need a tech roll out there, but you still probably get covered.
Yeah, he covered the whole plat. It's unfortunate.
I guess maybe you just don't tech and pray that he messes up timing and get up attack it, but that's like a big if, you know. But this percent, you know, you're at 50 now as Wolf, and although, yeah, it's definitely still winnable, especially with Joaquin, you know, his fair bear flashes are solid.
Yeah.
His fair flashes are solid. The issue is like, how do you? Wolf's a good comeback factor, like a good comeback character when you're on like last stock, right? But when you take another stock, taking a stock early as Wolf is kind of hard unless you have the offstage side B, you know.
All he needs to do here is just stay alive till about 150, get the stock off, and then get one fair down throw, and read the tech.
And then read the tech, and then it's actually crazy that Wolf can do that, by the way. And that's not even like a low level thing. At top level, it's just an actual like 30% chance that you're dying to a Wolf grab, which is crazy to think about, but it's like. I like this. He isn't playing it too slow. Oh, really close in the dash. No, you can't hold shield there. Once you see Tenni start like backdashing towards you, he's gonna go for a grab every time. It's.
Uh-oh.
I like the recovery. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
All right,
never mind. My never mind. Good grab.
Here we go.
He needs to find the stock without taking too much damage, though, because once you get to a percent where like anything kills you from Charizard,
it's kind of tough.
It's doable.
All right,
it's doable, though. It's
get the boot. This is exactly the exact percent they need to be at.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's staying Charizard though, because like I don't think you're too scared of taking damage, because Squirtle's gonna get combos just as hard. God, this is so scary.
Oh, he was so far away. That's crazy.
Frame 6, I
Frame
think?
6, I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely ridiculous. Unfair character. Unbelievable.
I mean, I think it's pretty fair.
And PT mains complain. Can you believe that? They complain.
What are they complaining about?